Hi, welcome to Highland Homesteading. Today we're talking about our cover crop that we've been seeding on our property here. So this is just our test run of cover crop. We've been watering it and just trying to see if it's going to freeze at all. Here in Central Arizona we have some cold nights, and in February we put some of the seed out, and it's just a mix that we got at a cow ranch store. It's a larger feed store, kind of like Tractor Supply, but better in some ways. Sometimes we like Tractor Supply better than cow ranch for some things, but cow ranch is where we tend to go a lot of the time. Anyway, they had this mix of these seeds. Let's see if I can show you any seeds. Oh yeah, there's a pea there. So this is one of the pea seeds that came in the mix, and there's triticale and clover and wheatgrass and all kinds of stuff. So we just put out this line, dug it maybe a quarter of an inch and just covered it up a little bit, and have watered it, and just wanted to see how the frost would affect it. The frost doesn't seem to have affected it at all. It might have just been stunted growth and stuff like that, but it's been very hardy. So the idea with a cover crop is to bind some of the nitrogen out of the air and put it into the soil. Nitrogen is a very kind of volatile nutrient that is quickly dispersed throughout the soil and the water, and so often you'll find it in streams, and streams that have a lot of nitrogen in them will be very thick with algae and moss and stuff like that. So you may have seen that next to like a dairy farm or a horse boarding place or something like that. Any kind of creeks that flow through there, you'll often see high nitrogen contents because of the urine, and it'll run off into the creeks and rivers, and then if it's slow moving, you'll end up getting a lot of algae. So anyway, nitrogen is one of the harder elements to come by for growing, and our land, as you can see here, is rocky, and there's a lot of decomposed rock, but there's a lot of clay in some parts as well. I can show you some of it here. So this is kind of a typical section of our topsoil. So it can be real hard dirt clods like this when it dries up, but then it's also got all this rock in it. So pretty hard soil. Our idea is to build the soil. So that's one of our main goals here with the homestead, is to make it better. So this is just a small sample of what we're planning to do here. We've got 5 fruit trees in. This one is a plum, and it's just starting to bloom. You can see we got our first flower that just opened up there. So pretty cool. It's the beginning of March, and already we've got some blooms. These are some bare root trees that we got from, I believe is groworganic.com. And you can see we got some more cover crop growing up there. So I don't know what all these ones are. I'm still learning, but looks like maybe some vetch or clover in there, and some triticale, and maybe some wheatgrass as well. But one of the things with the cover crop is that, yes, it adds carbon and nitrogen to your soil. So when you've got something that's rocky or sandy, it can really help out. But it also gets the roots down deep, and it breaks up the soil down deep, so you can get other plants in there that will have a little bit easier time getting their roots down in there. And then they'll have some carbon and nitrogen, which is what they need as well. So we've got a plum tree. I believe this one's a nectarine. My wife would know a lot better than I would. This one's the peach, actually. So We've got a peach, a plum, an apple, apricot, and a nectarine. So we'll be showing you how those trees work out. It's pretty cool. They shipped them to our door, and we've been putting cover crop all over the place. You can see some of it spread up here by the hose, and so it's kind of cool that we're seeing all this cover crop just come up. We didn't water really any of this, but it's definitely coming up now. We got a whole bunch of little sprouts sprouting up everywhere, and yeah, there's some type of pea in there, and yeah, I don't know what else. So we got a bunch in this little hole here too. So anyway, just wanted to share with you the beginnings of our cover crop journey and how we are building our land here. So you can see we've got these little oak trees, and our land, it has had some grass on it. You can see some of these grass clumps are coming back. So we'll be moving around the chickens out here, and also terracing more of this land into some beds where we can grow some more vegetables. But that's it for now. Anyway, I'm Nick from Highland Homesteading. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll have a lot more content coming for you real soon.